So the next for today is Kasia Moś from Poland. Please welcome. You may sit. Whatever you want. Yes, you can be here.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here. This is Mateusz and Mateusz.
Yes.
My mic, it's working.
Everything's working.
Hey.
So
Hello,
how do you feel?
I feel very good. We're after first rehearsal. We have a few fixing to do, but I think it's going to be fine. It's good to have my brother with me. As I always say, he's a great supporter. So I have to look at him and I feel better.
That's very good. Can you tell us, please? Huh?
So it's good to hear it. Thank you.
Can you tell us, please, in more details, how was your first rehearsal on stage? How did you find it? Like you saw, how will be your performance on TV?
Yeah, we've seen it. As I said, we want to do a few fixing. Maybe we want to do our visuals a bit, the color a bit darker blue. But I'm very satisfied with all cameras, and maybe I will change my dress because
Why?
we took two dresses, and I think maybe the other one's gonna look better. But we're gonna see after our second performance, after our second rehearsal, on the 4th of May.
Okay, so we'll have your questions from our journalists, from our floor. Please welcome. We are ready to hear from you. Please.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi, Kasia. Alistair Birch from Europhile. There's a saying, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas, but you had a very interesting experience. Can you tell us a little about...
And it's going to stay in Las Vegas, as you said. No, really, that's true. I had a great adventure. I went to visit my friends, and I went to United States because I always wanted to go there. And we went to Las Vegas for 3 days because she wanted to show me the crazy world. And I sing on karaoke for the first time in my life, and I was in a good place in the right time. There was a dancer of one of the bands of Robin Antin. She is the creator of Pussycat Dolls. So I went back to Poland, I sent them my demo, and I went to rehearsal. I went to audition for Robin Antin band, and I sing in Pussycat Dolls Burlesque Review. So I was there. I signed a contract with Robin Antin for 6 months, and it was the best adventure in my life. And I think I met so many wonderful people, and it was one of the best times in my life. Before Eurovision Song Contest, it was the best.
Thank you. Please, we have more questions.
Hello, Simon from
Hello,
Pierwsze.
Hello, Simon.
Hello,
Hi,
Simon.
good to see you. Great look, great vocal. Third time in Ukraine before coming here. Third time in Polish pre-selection. You are a very devoted person, and you are here. So your expectations before coming and reality, how you describe it?
No, I'm so happy to be here. The third time, you were right, because first time I was invited after my when I won Polish preselection. I was invited to sing on Ukrainian preselections, also with Alma from France, and then I went to sing for Ukrainian students and Polish students. And here is my third time. I really love Ukraine. I'm so happy that we will be able to see more of the city tomorrow, or maybe even today. So I'm very happy. And my expectations were, I was very nervous because you always are. This is like my first time when I will be able to sing on such a huge stage with so many people watching my every move. But I'm so happy, and actually I cannot wait for second rehearsal, and I cannot wait on 9th of May, because after I will be like, okay, it's the end, and I hope we're gonna be in a final. I pray for that.
Kasia, can you tell us please more about your second time in Kyiv, in Ukraine, when you sang for students, what it was and why you were here?
It was so kind of, I don't know how the English words, I don't know if it's not workshops, but it was like to encourage Ukrainian people to study in Poland. So there was like a lot of heads of universities from Ukraine and from Poland, and it was the same venue as Ukrainian preselections took place. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the same place. And I had a wonderful time. I met so many nice students from Ukraine, and yeah, that was it.
And how did you find our national selection and our winner, the band who's going to represent
They're
Ukraine?
very nice. I think they're different than other contestants. They're more rock, and I love that kind of music, so I wish them all the best. And I will definitely put their music on my CD to my car.
Thank you. We have more questions, please.
Hi, Kasia. It's Mike from ESC Kasia.
I remember.
Yeah,
Hi.
you remember me. You've got a lot of babies back home. Can you just tell me how they all are doing, and are you missing them already?
Yes, I have a lot of babies, 5 dogs, 2 cats. And they're spending time with my grandma and grandpa. They're walking with my mom into the woods, and they're spending time with my parents, and my parents are so very happy. Like 2 months ago, we adopted our 5th dog, Mimi, from animal shelter. So she's 7 months, and she's peeing everywhere. And she's not nice, but my parents love her so much, and they say they will not give her back to us.
She's the worst.
No, she's not the worst. She's a baby.
Okay, talking about your dogs and cats, can you tell us more about your photo shoot for the Playboy with cats and dogs? Definitely.
I can say it. The magazine, first magazine CKM, they invited me to do the photo shoot for them. I said no. And after a few months, the Playboy magazine called to me and they said, Kasia, if you would like to do a photo shoot. First I said no, but after we were talking with my parents and with my family, and I said, because I'm not so very famous in Poland, maybe it's a bit different right now when I won the pre-selections, but before I always wanted to say important things like about animal rights, but I didn't have big platform to say it. So when they asked me to do the photo shoot, I was like, okay, maybe this is a great opportunity to say something important, maybe to change some people thinking about animals, and it was I wanted to do the photo shoot with animals from animal shelter, with dogs from animal shelter. It was my warunek, how do you say it, warunek? It was my condition that they're gonna be like animals from animal shelter, and Playboy magazine, they said, okay, we will do it, and I'm very happy about the session. I'm very happy about the interview, and I'm so happy that one of the dogs found a home. So as I always said, you won't be able to save the world, but if you save one life, you save the world, and I believe in that, and I'm trying to live like that, like all my family trying to live like that, that we help in our closest environment, because when you help like people from your environment or animals from your environment, you making the world a bit better.
So all your animals, you adopted them? You
yes,
didn't
they're
buy
from,
them, right?
because I was also a volunteer in one of the animal shelter in Poland, so I adopted Zeta, and we adopted Mimi right now from animal shelter, and our other dog, I found them on the streets. And we also have 2 cats, Mania and Miluś, and they're also my cousin this year, actually. She found the 4 cats. They were like 4 days, and we feed them with a bottle. And we have one cat. My cousin have 2, and my manager also. She adopted 1 cat. She's there. Yeah. So we have a lot of animals, and I dream about a pig. Really, I want to have a pig. This is my biggest dream.
Thank you.
That's why I'm dressed like this, you know.
Let's get back to Eurovision. More questions from the floor, please.
Hey, Kasia, Gil from ESCtoday.com. Well, 11 years ago, I was watching Piosenka dla Europy, 2006, and it was one of my most memorable national selections. And you were there also, so can you tell us a bit more about your participation?
Yeah, of course. It was 2006. I was 18 years old. It was my first ever performance on such a stage. I was working by the time I was working with Robert Jansson. He was one of the greatest producer and composer in Poland, so he did the song for me for his pre-selections, but I didn't felt so good. It wasn't like the best music genre for me. I didn't feel so, that's why I didn't decided to do the whole album with Robert Jansson. And I have to wait a few years to do our own record, Inspiration. We released our album in 2015, and I'm very proud of this album, really, because we wrote all the songs, and I think this album is like also my baby.
Thank you. Kasia, you tried to get to Eurovision 3 times, as we know, right? So what did you do for now, or what did you change from previous times that finally you are here?
You know, last year we were participating with our song from our album Addiction, and I really love this song. I love to sing this song. I feel very confident in this song. And this is the same situation this year. And sometimes it's like you have to take a longer road to achieve your dreams. So last year we were 6, but we were very happy, and we played more concerts after the pre-selection. And as you know, for the musicians, from the artists, it's always the most important thing to sing and to play your music for people and to share the energy with people. So this year I didn't wanted to participate in Polish pre-selections. But we created the song in London with Pete and Ricard, and the guy said, Kasia, maybe you should try one more time. I was like, no, I will not do it again. But later, when I was thinking about it, I say, okay, let's try. I think you have to sometimes, you know, take a risk, even if some people are gonna say, okay, oh, she's again here, oh my God, give me a break. But I just want to fight, maybe this is not the best word, but I want to just fulfill my dreams, and I want to share my music with not only people from our country, but also to share my music from people abroad.
Thank you very much. More questions from our press, please.
Hello, Kasia.
Hi.
My name is Blair from Radio 4ZZZ in Brisbane, Australia. This year in Eurovision, there are a lot of very powerful songs sung by women such as yourself, which you could almost think were theme songs for James Bond films.
I've heard it.
So my question is, would you love to do a James Bond theme song?
I would like my brother to be a James Bond. Look at him.
Well,
It was
coming
my first
up.
thing about this.
It's definitely coming up. But if you would like to do that, do you also have a favorite James Bond or a favorite James Bond film?
Favorite James Bond? I think I like Daniel Craig, but I don't.
Oh, come on, Sean Connery.
And Sean Connery is always, yeah, he is the best. Yeah, you're right. Sean Connery, I think, is the best, but the second one is Daniel Craig. Yeah, and I would love to put my song to the soundtrack from James Bond. Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe not. We will see. We will see. But my favorite James Bond. I cannot name the best one for me.
Thank you. We have next question here. Please pass the microphone.
Hello, Kasia. I'm Jakub from Eurowizja.org. I have one question about the huge writing freedom that appears at the end of your performance. It's really stunning, and I would like to ask, what's the exact message, and who do you address this message to?
I address, as you know, as sometimes people say, like, what these lyrics have to do with animals, but it doesn't have to be actually say like this is a song about, like in the title or in the lyrics, it doesn't have to actually say that this is a song about animals in the lyrics. But I want to put this flashlight to persecuted animals, but also to people. This song can be about animals and also about people, because there are not a lot of differences between us and animals for me. And I think that we want to be free, and also animals want to be free. And this sign freedom is basically about that feeling of that. I don't know how to explain it. Matti, maybe you want to help?
Well, I think basically it refers to feeling safe and safe world and free world for each being.
Yeah, each being.
So both for animals and both for human beings. That's what the word is about.
Thank you.
Yeah, and about chains, because as I always say, I don't understand that in the 21st century, in Poland, for example, we still have dogs on chains, and in the 21st century, people are still wearing fur coats, and we know how these animals are like, how it's like working, and this is not like the real leather. This is fake leather. So yeah, this song is about persecuted animals and also people.
Thank you. Please, more questions? Yes.
Hello, Kasia. Konrad from Eurowizja.org. I know that our last year participant, Michał Szpak, told in one of the interviews that you have a great voice and he absolutely supports you. So I know that you had a few occasions to meet with him. And what was his advice for you? Because you've had one occasion during our national final.
Michał said, run, Kasia, run. No, I'm joking. Yes, I had a few times I met Michał. He's a very nice person, and his voice is so unbelievably good. We met in one of Polish TV show when I get my award for who should win the pre-selections in Poland, and viewers say that Kasia should win. So he gave me the statue, and he will say, "No worries, everything will be fine. Just be calm, be yourself." And that was it.
Thank you. Do we have more questions? Please.
Hi, Alistair again. I'd love to hear some name drops from your time in America after Las Vegas. I mean, Kelly Osbourne, Eva Longoria. What are they like as people, and what was the extent of your cooperation with them?
They're very nice. They're normal girls, actually, and very talented. Kelly Osbourne is she's very nice, because when I was a kid, we watched in Poland. We had some kind of the Osbournes family, and we were always like, we thought that they're like, oh my God, they're so crazy. But when I met her, she's like so calm and so nice, and so such a sweet girl. So we sing on I think 2 concerts together, and also Eva Longoria, she invited the Pussycat Dolls Burlesque Review to her charity event in Canada, in Toronto. So we went there together, and I had the opportunity to meet Eva Longoria, and they were really very nice. Like the whole group, the whole band was very nice. They're like so beautiful, but very, grounded on earth. So it's good.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank you very much for your answers. We wish you good luck. Kasia Moś from Poland, and please.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Join me there. We need to take a photo.
Okay.